Hello guys, today I'm gonna be streaming myself making the worst duel gameplay imaginable. And that's literally the idea I had for the stream today, so I guess that's what I'm doing. So I couldn't think of a good stream name, so you get what you get for the stream name. Alright? No arguing about me needing to change the stream name because it sucks. Alright. Hello. Here. Alright. Okay. I'm currently working on making my horrible layout for a demon, but I'm starting by building the drop. And the drop is, of course, a duel. Yes! This is the worst piece of gameplay I've built for this entire level. Wait, I have an idea. This may look strange that I'm just placing these blocks, but there we go. The hitboxes are now good. This level sucks. Oh wait, I have an idea. Yo, how did I do that? You guys, what difficulty do you think this level is gonna be? Because I have no idea. I'm probably gonna buff some parts and nerf some parts. Because, like, I want this to be really hard, but I don't want it to be too hard that I can't verify. So yeah, this is my next big project. But I am going to finish my level Impact before I start this. So, well, before I start decorating this. Ew, I just got rated by a small YouTuber. Wait, how many subscribers does he have? Okay. How many subs does he have? Yo, 896 subs? We got rated? Crazy. W. Whoa, the viewers just spiked up a tiny Dang. But this is just my average viewer count. Oops. There we go. Reinforcements. I think I'm gonna nerf it a tiny bit by doing that. And what we're gonna do instead is include these, but don't worry, they won't have hitboxes. Because I'm gonna try no touch, and boom, now the level's easier. And we're back down to 2 watching. One sec, let me check my subscriber count. Still 292. Great. Alright, what I'm gonna do next is add some cool gameplay mechanics to this corridor. Don't worry, you won't be able to touch this, because we're going to add this. Then we're going to add this. And hopefully that means that this structure won't give you the ability to just stay ground. I'm gonna make these structures thinner real quick. And extra hide. this level is too hard. I know I'm going for like making like an insane demon, but like this is insane. I don't know what to do. This is too hard. Well, I'm gonna check off the start position. Disable. It starts off as a normal dual section, but then robot and human. Oops, I don't want to use layout generator. What? I just used the most random gimmicks possible. What? Alright. Alright. Yeah. Now time to focus on making better gameplay for the first bit. This duel is gonna be like way too long. Hey, I got here from you. Sure. I'm gonna play in normal mode real quick. I'm making an XL demon, not XXL, because I don't want to use the whole entire song. Oops, this is not how it's supposed to go at all. I did the duel wrong, crap. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my mic. Alright, I'm back. And we're making the worst duel gameplay imaginable. And I'm contemplating whether to make you have to use 2 inputs and make it 2-player mode, or just keeping it 1-player mode. Don't really know. I'm gonna add a bit of effects real quick so that it's even more horrible. We're gonna turn on preview shading real quick. Things we're gonna do, we're gonna add a tiny bit of bold. No, only 0.5. And then we're also gonna add a bit of motion blur. Oh. Bro, what am I doing? Hey, this actually looks kind of cool. I'm gonna make the bold a bit less bulgy. What if up here you were a spider? And as the spider, as soon as you click, you're gonna have to go up. I just explained the spider game mode. Alright, anyways, we're gonna make you a mini spider. Guys, hold on. Later on, we're going to use that one cool dual spider thing where you have to have one thing go into the smaller gap and one thing go into the bigger gap. We're going to use that later in the duel. I have an idea. We're gonna make it really hard clicks. We're gonna make the clicks like really hard clicks, but there's not gonna be very many of them. This just sucks. I'm gonna move this over one. I'm removing that spike. Yo! That's crazy! This is giving me more ideas. It's still way too hard, I think. I mean, way too easy. Who cares? Alright, there we go. It's got over 1,300 objects, and this is only around, like, less than half the duel, by the way. So far, actually. Less than half the duel so far. And this is only, like, a quarter of the full duel. It's pain building this duel room. Alright, color 2, black. Color 3, red. And we're gonna add red glow to these blocks. Alright, now it's more sight readable. What should I name this level? Like, I don't know what to name it. Because it's a really silly level I made. But, like, I don't know. This is what the dual game mode was meant for. This is what the dual game mode was meant for. No. Why did I make this? So once you get past the treacherous stuff, you get turned into a big spider. Okay. While the other side turns into a mini spider. We're nerfing the spider part because we're not making an extreme demon here. This level is insane. Why am I making this? Time to check my subscriber count. Still 292. I'm being haunted by the number 92 now. Bro, imagine when trying to verify this, I died at 92%. I think I might have gotten cursed. No. so close to 300 subscribers, yet I'm barely gaining any subscribers each stream. I'm barely gaining any subscribers per stream. Yet once I got over 30 subscribers in a single day. A bit less than a month ago. I think this level would potentially be like an extreme demon if I made it really long. I'm not going to decorate it until I make the whole layout, and this duel is the first thing I'm building, but it's probably going to be pretty far into the layout. Because this is 300 seconds into the song is where the duel starts. I'm using the song Wind Glass by, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think I'm going to nerf this a tiny bit by bringing this forward one block. And then making the distance a bit bigger. Nah, I think it's just my reaction time. Because it's kind of bad. So, Solo Extreme Demon, potentially. My first Extreme Demon. Solo Extreme Demon. New hardest solo Extreme Demon? Nah. I think I know why it says that. I don't know. I literally started making this morning. Why does it say I have 12 hours in the editor? The heck? This game's glitchy. What? Alright, I'm nerfing this large amount, doubling the distance you have to react. No, we're not going to duplicate it. Finally, I got through it. Alright, I'm buffing it. I just nerfed it, but I'm buffing it. Boom, now the level's harder. And funner! I'm gonna buff the beginning of the duel since it's way too easy. The beginning of the duel is way too freaking easy. The beginning of the duel was where, like, I did not really care about difficulty and just wanted to make it fun and easy. Well, not fun, but just not, like, extreme demon difficulty. It gets worse and worse the further you get into this duel. I almost beat it, bro. I got so freaking far. we're gonna reactivate this start pause. And now we're gonna practice this part. This duel is just stupid, bro. Look at this. Alright, this duel is just hell. Guys, what difficulty would you say this duel is? Guys, what difficulty would you say this duel is? Like this, and then this. Like, what difficulty would you say this duel is? Yeah, I think it would be a good Insane Demon. This is not that far out of my skill range, but it's still stupid. Boom. This is exactly what I'm trying to have in this level. Claims I've spent 13 hours in the editor. I think it might be glitching. Perfection. I need to take a break. I'm gonna play this, the daily right now. Oh, good. Yeah, I got the coin. Let's go. Come on, there wasn't an indicator there. Hey, we got 10 people watching. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to building my duel. Alright guys, look at my fire duel. I'm gonna let you guys hear how well this syncs with the song. I'm gonna stream without my headphones on anymore. I'm not gonna stream with them on. This is like a third of the way into the song, by the way. Oops, that went wrong. I'm gonna add ground spikes, don't worry. It's kind of confusing because you're controlling two icons at once. I didn't hit the dashboard. Almost, bro. It is one player. Come on, bro. This level is inspired by Future Punk. That's why I'm building this horrible duel. Don't worry, I'm buffing the duel a huge amount. Mainly the first section because it's way too easy. Come on. I'm gonna go back here and turn off this. Gotta playtest to Oblivion. So if I should be right, it will 4x dual spider, but of course it will break. We're nerfing it a tiny bit since you're at 4x speed. If this was at 3x speed, it would be like twice as hard, but since you're at 4x speed, I decided to be nice and nerf the gameplay, because originally this was going to be a big UFO, which makes it way worse. And this lower area was originally a ship part, but I decided to make it a wave because I wanted to make some cool gameplay. Alright guys, rate this duel out of 10. Guys, what game mode should I use next for the next duel part? Should I make it multiple game modes or just one game mode for the next part? So what game mode should I use next? Oh, I have an idea. Alright, the person in chat kinda gave me the idea, but one is ship, the other is cube, and the cube stands on the ship. You gotta make the structuring good too. There should be the ability to turn on and off two-player mode. Wait, does the options menu have that? Come on! The options menu should have the two-player mode. Alright, so over here we're going to include a thing where the cube has to go through a gap like this. Not that tight, this tight. And then the ship also has to go through a gap like that. But of course the ship gap's going to be tighter. Don't worry, not that tight. Instead, we're going to include this. Nah. Actually, we're going to do that, but there's only going to be a few select places where you actually can. Basically, we're going to go onto B4, flicker phone, color phone, and then 0.25 opacity. And then we're going to scale the whole thing up by 4. And then we're going to warp the Y axis. To be 3 times as tall. And basically, player 2 can only jump in these areas. Now we're gonna link all of this. And now watch this. Fine, we're gonna set the gravity to 0.75. And we're gonna nerf this a bit. Yes! Oh my god, it works! It works! It works! We're gonna link all this, and then we're gonna copy paste, and then we're gonna make 2 variations of it. The other one will be this. And we're gonna use this variation next. And we're gonna nerf it a tiny bit more, because it's very weird gameplay. I'm doing such a big setup just to try and make it work to go upside down. the weirdest. Oh wait, I know what's wrong. You gotta delete these. Alright, now we're good. According to better info, quote unquote better info, I spent 15 hours on this level. No, I've only spent like 2. Tum Circles got rated yesterday. Yeah. Well, not yesterday, but a few days ago. Alright, yeah, our gimmicky duel level is getting finished. Well, only the duel part, and it's only like halfway through. Double the length of your hitbox. But your hitbox is double the height now. But every once in a while, when you enter these dark red sections, you can jump. And your hitbox splits in 2. Alright guys, hold on a sec. I'm gonna reload the page to check my subscriber count. Oh yay, 294. We're 6 away from getting to 300. 6 away from 300. Come on guys, subscribe. Subscribe guys. Oh yeah guys, how about we turn off fixed gravity bug? Yeah, you're welcome. Why is this so heavy? Why is this ship so heavy? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm turning it back on, fixed gravity bug, because the ship is so heavy. Yeah, what if I make this level only like 1.5 minutes long, and I call it Fake Travel. A parody of the upcoming Extreme game Real Travel. Fake Travel. Double unity. And it won't be a real travel level because it won't use the full song. Ha ha ha. Alright, we're gonna do some play testing. Can I get 77 to 100? Or 76 to 100? By 76 to 100, I mean getting through the last horrible section. No, 97%! Yes, I got it. I got the level in my first run. Can I get 49 to 100? Yo, the whole level is shaking when I click. This part is crazy. Bro, the entire level is just shaking. No! I clicked too many times. I'm gonna go from 0 now. The easiest part of the duel is the very beginning. Before you go into the treacherous corridor, the death corridor. Yeah, I'm calling this section the death corridor. Can I get the level in one run? %. Let's go to here and get the level in 2 runs. One of the hardest parts of this level is the spider farm. No! Made some mistakes and died. Crap. Can I get 49 to 100 and get the level in 2 runs? What is going on, bro? What the heck? Bro, I failed and ended up doing something worse than playing the level. I need to click one more time and I would have gotten the level almost in 2 runs. Well, could have gotten it in 3 runs. keeping fixed gravity bug on because the ship parts become like literally impossible. Oh my god, yes. Yes! I got the level in 2 runs. Now let me get the level in 1 run. My current best is 62%. Don't worry, this isn't the actual level, because I'm gonna verify it. I'm gonna verify the actual. What? What did I do? Alright, there we go. It's working now. 68! I'm a creator, not a player. I like creating levels more than I do like playing. Creating is the joy of Jump Trash. I accidentally made it shake when you click. Alright, what I'm gonna do is go out the level, and then we're gonna select all, extra, don't fade, don't enter, no effects, and no glow. Right. This is an important thing. Guys, get me to 500 subscribers so I can start making money on YouTube. What the hell? Okay, now we're gonna try this. This level is so hard and stupid. It claims I've spent 15 hours in there when I've actually only spent around 3. Okay, guys, I got a stupid idea. Should I make this a 2-player level? Should I turn this into a 2-player level? So y'all are asking for me to turn it into a 2-player level. Alright, we currently have that version, and then we'll delete all start positions, and we're going to turn this into 2-player mode. Okay, this is our first problem. We need to make this also. It was designed for 1 player, so it's just me clicking. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, guys, I might remake this level into a 2-player version when I finish this layout, and whichever version you guys like more is gonna be the normal version. We currently have almost 1,600 objects. We're only 3 off. We are currently trying to make the best gameplay possible for the worst gimmick ever. No, it's not the worst gimmick ever, it's just, annoying gimmick. We're adding spikes. Doesn't really buff it very much. It just makes it a bit harder to put both players in the same area. I'm gonna test this in normal. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're gonna remove the spikes. No, I died at 92. 72 to 92. Yeah, we're removing the spikes. We are removing all the spikes from this right. guys, we're gonna make a new thing. But trust me, it's gonna look cool. I'm gonna start by getting 3 blocks. And then we're gonna get this. Scale. 0.5. And then we're also gonna make another version. And what we're going to include in the new version is a yeah, I don't know how to do this. Trying to build a ship, but it doesn't look like a jump rush ship. And then we're gonna go this way, warp this down a bit further, and we're gonna adding this cube to the ship, scaling the cube down a bit more. This does not look like a ship. Instead, what we're gonna do is this. Actually, I don't know. Closest thing to a ship as possible? Nope. I can't make a jump for a ship. Crap. Yes. this directs you to which thing that the cube has to go to. AKA, there. Oh wait, it jumps. It just adds a bit more decoration to the level. Oh yeah, it's starting to rain. What the heck? The keys are for, like, later on, I'll make sure that everything of, like, the player does everything correctly so they can pass the part. They have to do every single thing correctly. And if they do, I'm going to implement that system later, but it's a thing I like to use in a lot of my levels so that later on I could add that system and make sure that it actually works so that, like, so that the level actually doesn't become just free if you take a secret way. Like that. I'm going to implement keys so that you have to get both keys every single time or else you die. What the heck? Alright, 29-second long duel. We're gonna play test now. Well, it's not just duel, there's some straight fly at the end and this staircase at the beginning. literally meant for one player, but like it's very unsight readable. Crap. Pretty 53%. Hey, let's go. On my third attempt, I got 53%. Secret way won't be possible in the full level though. No! One click away from being able to get to the final part and potentially beat the level in less than 10 attempts. I think I might be able to beat the level in less than 20 attempts. This is freaking hard. This level's insanely tough. By that I mean hard to complete and also tough. Like TUF, the Minecraft block. No, I clicked one too little times, bro. I cannot. This is my most treacherous duel I've ever made. Except for that one thing that I made when the Duality Gauntlet contest was started. 92%! Oh, I should show you that horrible duel that I made in, like, April or May. I don't know, but it was very early into the Duality Gauntlet contest, and I started making that for some reason, and the level was just hell. Anyways, hold on.
He's on Grizzlies right now, yes. He hasn't won a single championship yet.
Just go to the good teams with the wrong good teams.
He was at the Hornets 2 seasons. He keeps getting traded.
I'm trying to find that.
Player, he averages 10 throughout his career.
But he probably brings some to the bench.
He's a player coach. He is a high IQ player, just he doesn't get that much time anymore. He gets like 10 minutes of play time ever since he got injured a couple seasons ago.
Oh yeah, here's my first level that I tried making for the Duality Gauntlet contest. My first level I started making for the Duality Gauntlet contest. Wait, no, this wasn't my first. My first was False Perception. Wait, no, this was made before False Perception. Trying to find it now. Cool level I made. Trying to find the level. Did I delete it? I could never beat Cool Trials 2. Here is my actual first Duality Gauntlet contest entry. Get this song again. Resolve the gameplay I made. Spam. remember this challenge. How did I make it? Oh, I guess I can't really find my very strange level. What was this? Oh, this was my horrible top one layout. Yes, I slowed it down so that I could play it. Wait, is this it? Nope, it's not. Very cool thing I made. But I can't really find the I can't find it. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna check on Cityscape. 344 downloads, 23 likes. Most recent comment was 5 days ago, and it says hashtag rate Cityscapes. Yes, it should be rated. I'm gonna make it like so that like if your cube does not hit the cube shape thingy, you're dead. Are there two of these? If I accidentally copy pasted it. Alright. Alright, we're adding a tiny bit of shake. Guys, I need someone to make like a really cool transition where like the silhouette of a cube jumps out of the silhouette of a ship. Can somebody make a cool little animation so that I can end the level? Someone now. So that I don't have to make it like 5 minutes long. So that this can be the whole drop. Alright, next thing we're gonna do is X out of unnamed 90, X out unnamed 89, unnamed 88 it is. We're gonna copy all this. Whenever something cool happens, we're gonna add one of these. Like one of the game modes turning mini, we'll add that. one of the game modes, swapping gravity using a spider pad. We'll add that.
Okay.
And we're gonna add this here.
I'm on a mission from Mom. I'm supposed to kick you out of here. Plus, I have a meeting in a few.
Okay. Okay, guys, rate this. Rate my cool effects. We're gonna add a few more effects. And that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna hopefully make this level almost a minute long. But we're not adding any more things after the level. This is a good finale, I think. And we're not making it 5 minutes long, because that's how much is before this in the song. We're going to find a good point before, and we're going to move this all over. I'm going to put my headphones back on. My headphones don't get drowned. I'm gonna add a bit more play testing. I'm gonna do more play testing for a sec. So what I need from someone is for them to make like a cool transition of like the silhouette of a cube jumping out of a ship. Someone do that, please. Someone, please. I need that so that I can finish the level. And then start decorating. Alright, I think this is good. It claims I spent 15 hours when I spent more like 3. It's 5 times too many hours. I literally started the level today. Alright, anyways, bye guys, and I'll see you later today.